We have some breaking news. We never ended up getting my man Deshaun Watson, but we just gave up Matt Ryan to the Colts. I feel like it's a fair trade. But other than that, there's reports we're looking at Marcus Mariota from the Raiders. And I think he's a free agent, actually. He's actually still not bad at football, and I would love to see Marcus Mariota in a Falcons jersey next year. So, yeah, let's hope that happens. Podcast number 9. It'll be a good one. We got a bunch of news to cover. Peace. Welcome back to the Locker Room Podcast, number 1 podcast in this basement. This is episode 9, and we are talking about NFL news this episode because a lot of shit happened today. Something a little close to home. Just going to start off with it. Matt Ryan.
Close to your home.
Well, literally close to where we're at right now, actually. But Matt Ryan is gone. He got traded to the Titans.
No, the Colts, bro.
Wow, the Colts. So he's on the Colts now.
AFC South or North? Is it South or North?
I could not tell you.
It's in the Texans division. It's Texans South or North?
South, probably.
So it's South, AFC South.
And yeah, the Colts have Matt Ryan now, and we got a 3rd round pick for him, which I feel like we should have got like at least a 2nd round. But we ended up signing Marcus Mariota because of that for 2 years, all on the same day today. For 2 years, $19 million, which is pretty solid for a starting quarterback. And he's not a bad sign either. Now, one note I did find: our coach Arthur Smith, he was the coach for the Titans before he was in Atlanta, and the backup quarterback for Ryan Tannehill when he was in the Titans was Marcus Mariota. So they've reunited back in Atlanta. Hopefully Arthur Smith saw something in Marcus that no other coach did and brings it out of him. Makes us really good. Do you think this makes the Colts a contender now? Like,
for what? Playoffs?
Like a contender for the...
I think they can make the playoffs. That's it. They didn't make the playoffs last year. They can make the playoffs with Matt Ryan because he's better than Carson Wentz, but they're not doing anything in the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't see him. I could see him making the playoffs because I can see Matt Ryan doing really good there too, to be honest. But
we shall see.
He doesn't have any weapons receiving wise.
Yeah, he does. In the Colts?
Who?
T.Y. Hilton and Michael Pittman.
I don't know.
And Jack Doyle. Jack Doyle's good.
T.Y. Hilton's a little old.
Dude, they're not fantasy players, but they get the job done. It don't matter though. They're a running team. They have Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor.
You're gonna base it around Jonathan Taylor.
That is good for Matt.
Which is good for Matt. He doesn't throw the ball that much.
Yeah. Nah, but what pissed me off is I was scrolling through Instagram and I've never seen any NFL team support Matt Ryan like they did when he left the Falcons. Like you were seeing all of his fucking stats for his career, being like, "Oh, Matty Ice's career is so amazing." Not once when he was on the Falcons did any of you fucking assholes say anything good about Matt Ryan. So I don't want to. I was getting so mad. I was like, Matt Ryan has never got this much love from anybody.
No, they just talk shit about him.
Yeah.
It's Matt Ryan's fault. It's like, bro.
I know, bro. Like,
it's the Falcons' fault.
Fuck, yeah. They're shitty-ass fucking... Like, I knew he was good. I knew he was fucking good. And he just never got the respect he deserved until he got traded for a 3rd-round pick, which I don't understand why he's getting his respect now.
Did we talk about last time with Juju's on the Chiefs now?
We didn't talk about that, no.
We did not.
Because he got signed when we were at the mall.
Yeah, that's another big thing. Juju Smith-Schuster just signed with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, Juju is on the Chiefs. And did we say this makes him the number 1 receiving core, or is it still the Rams?
Nah, it's the Chiefs. I put because they have McCole Hardman too, and they have something Robinson, who's their 3rd receiver, who's he's decent.
I might have to keep the Chiefs up though. I don't know. I just don't see.
Keep the Chiefs up. That's what I'm saying.
No, I meant the Rams.
How?
Because I see Juju being exactly what Sammy Watkins was.
He's better than Sammy Watkins.
I know. I just see him.
Okay, but think about it. Cooper Kupp versus Tyreek Hill. Allen Robinson versus Travis Kelce.
I'd take Cooper over Tyreek Hill.
I wouldn't. Oh, okay, wait.
Allen Robinson over every other second player. Receiver.
Yeah, but you can really consider Travis Kelce their second receiver.
No, you can't. He's a tight end.
Okay.
We're talking about receiving core.
He's a tight end's involved in the receiving core.
I know, but wide receiver core. Like the 1, 2, and 3. That's
He's
it.
their number one target, though.
It doesn't matter. We're not talking about tight ends. We're talking about receivers.
You could literally line up Travis Kelce as a receiver, though.
You can, but he doesn't.
He does. He does. Kansas City lines him up in the slot.
But he's a tight end. At the end of the day, he's a tight end. We're talking about the 1, 2, 3 receivers for the team, and then you have your tight end. It doesn't matter how good the tight end is.
Okay, but you can add him in receiving targets for sure.
Okay, well, if we're talking about wide receiver and tight end, then that's a different conversation. I put the Chiefs above him.
Dude, receiving corps. He's involved in that.
Okay, when we talk about receivers, I think wide receivers.
No, I add a tight end because they are still a receiver.
Okay.
They're just a bigger receiver.
Okay. Well, now we know when you add a tight end.
That's why I was saying with the Bucs.
Chiefs
The reason why I put the Bucs up there is because they have Gronk.
Not yet, though. He's still a free agent.
They're gonna sign him, but that's the only reason why I did it. That's why I'm saying the Chiefs are number one because they have Tyreek Hill, Juju, McCole Hardman, Travis Kelce, and they have I don't know what his first name was, something Robinson. The Rams only have his Cooper Kupp, Allen, and freaking Van Jefferson. Their tight end tore his ACL, Tyler Higbee, so we don't know if he's gonna be the same. And they don't have enough.
He was never even that good.
And they don't have a fourth receiver, so they have 3 to 5. I'm taking the Chiefs.
Yeah, they could sign.
The Rams are still second as of right now. I'll put the Bucs third, but as soon as the Bucs sign Gronk, and also, it's not like news or anything but Tom Brady posted a video of him throwing routes to Julian. You don't know what that means.
I don't think he'll come back.
Hey,
I know we all want him to come back.
No, I could give a fuck if he comes back, to be honest. I'm just saying,
I just don't think he will.
Tom Brady has that pull. Julian's still young. He retired mad young for a receiver.
Yeah, well, I can see it being he posted, his tweet said, never, there's no better cardio than this. So I think he was just doing his cardio for the day, and it ended up doing it with Tom. I don't think it means anything, but
I think it does.
I think the football world wants to feel like it does because everybody liked that combo. But honestly, I think they can sign him. They could.
But him and Gronk, but even if they just get Gronk, I would still put them over the Rams. As soon as they lost Robert Woods, they dropped. They would be number one if they had Robert Woods.
What if they signed Kyle Rudolph at tight end?
No, Kyle Rudolph is washed. I know, because he's on the Giants.
Speaking of, do you know, what's his name?
Matt Breida.
Lorenzo Carter.
The linebacker?
Yeah.
What about him?
He was on the Giants, right?
I remember playing with him in Madden. I don't know what year it was.
Oh, well, he's on the Falcons now. We just signed him.
That's lit. I don't give a fuck about the Giants anymore. I mean, it's still my favorite team, but I really just could give a fuck.
Yeah.
Who else? Was there anyone else get traded?
Yeah. I was gonna get to that in a sec.
Okay.
Because
I forgot who it was though. When you said
I was gonna throw out this idea. Since the Titans released Julio Jones, now it would be crazy if the Colts signed Julio to get Matt Ryan, Julio back together.
Yeah. That
would be crazy.
I would more like to see him with Tom though.
Yeah, but
if he doesn't go to the Tampa Bay, I'd like to see him in Indianapolis with Matt Ryan. But I just feel like Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and Tom Brady and Julio.
Well, I feel like that's a move that the Colts definitely have to make, even if they're going to spend $15 million on Julio for 1 year. They have to do it because, no one's going to get the most out of Julio. Then arguably, nobody's going to get more out of Julio than Matt Ryan. Than arguably Tom Brady.
The only reason why I say Tom Brady is because Tom Brady makes everybody better.
Yeah, but just the fact that Matt Ryan has been with Julio for years.
No, that's facts.
And put up all Julio's numbers.
No, that's facts.
He's been that guy.
That is straight facts. So the two biggest free agents receiver-wise still is Odell and Jarvis. So I saw a thing about both of them. There was where do you think these two free agent receivers are going to go?
Well, if you want to really get out there, you could add in Antonio Brown, too.
I don't count that piece of shit.
So, yeah, OBJ and Jarvis, is that what you said?
Yeah, I saw some on Instagram.
And Julio. You could add Julio in there, too.
Yeah, Julio.
And Jamison Crowder.
Yeah, he's underrated.
Yeah.
I am curious where he's going to go.
Cole Beasley, Emmanuel Sanders as well.
I forgot about Cole Beasley.
Yeah, he got released, and then
he's such a dirty slot. You know, it'd be crazy if the Bucks don't get Julian Edelman, like, because it's like, you know, who really knows? But like, if they got like Cole Beasley, because Tom loves those short slot
short white guys, yeah,
that can run crazy good routes, and Cole Beasley's one of them dudes.
Also, Will Fuller.
Yeah, I didn't even know he's a free agent.
Well, it's because he got in trouble for like the wife beating, I think.
Oh, for real?
I think.
I haven't seen anything about him in a while. I haven't really. Like,
that's when he was on the Texans.
Yeah. Well, I mean, who watches the Texans anymore?
Nobody. I don't think he played last season, but did we talk about Devontae Adams to the Raiders last time? I think we did.
I don't remember.
If it happened before Thursday, because I know we did the last podcast on Thursday.
Yeah, it did.
All right, and we also talked about Von Miller to the Bills, I think, too.
Yeah. Okay. I still think the biggest free agent right now is Bobby Wagner.
Yeah, he still is. There's other free agents, though. I saw Landon Collins.
Yeah, he was never the same, though, after he left the Giants.
Zadarius Smith, still a free agent.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck he's going to go.
Is Xavier Rhodes still good?
I haven't really watched him. He's kind of older, though, for a corner.
Yeah, he's still a free agent. Leonard Fournette.
Oh, wow, I forgot.
Jadeveon Clowney.
Yeah, he's kind of washed, though.
Yeah, he's old. JPP.
Yeah, Mr. 8 Fingers. 8.5.
8.5. Jabril Peppers. And Dante Hightower. He's also a free agent.
Dante Hightower, he's straight.
And I wrote down Kyle Fuller. I don't even know why.
That's a DB.
Is he good?
He's pretty good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't even know why I wrote the name down. I don't even know who that is. And Tyrann Mathieu. But
if they don't sign him,
the Chiefs got to re-sign him. Oh, Calais Campbell.
Yeah, that's a big dude.
Yeah. So all those guys still don't have homes. Browns signed Hayden Hurst, the tight end that was on the Falcons.
No, I didn't. The Bengals did. I was going to talk about that, actually.
Really?
Yes.
That's where you were going to go with that. Hold on.
No. I wasn't. I was going to add that in. He's not a top 10.
Don't dive into it yet. I just want to just fact check.
I can fact check you right now on the Bengals page. I have it on my phone.
Hayden Hurst. I just have to look. Because I swear I saw Browns, but it might be Bengals because it starts.
It's Bengals.
Okay, Bengals.
I'm on the Bengals
I just wrote down the wrong thing.
Fact check me, boy.
Yeah.
I got my shit set.
All right, now what were you saying about your Bengals?
I was saying they signed Lael Collins, a starting lineman for the Cowboys, one of the better Cowboys.
He's good.
Yeah, they signed Alex Kappa, who was a starting lineman for the Bucks.
Yeah.
And they signed a starting lineman, Ted Karras, from the Patriots. They signed 3 starting linemen.
Well, I'm saying we talked about those last 2 on the other.
Okay, well, I'm saying I didn't know about all 3 of those, and they just signed Hayden Hurst, who is a number 2 tight end. I think they're going to draft a number 1. I think they're going to draft a tight end in the draft because their receiving core stacked. They have Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd, and T. Higgins. They have Joe Mixon at running back. They have that other backup.
Do they have DBs?
I
say they drafted DB because there's a lot of DBs.
They need a line more than anything. I still think they're going to draft one offensive lineman. Because that whole line was dog shit.
Yeah, if you protect Joe, you pretty much coast from there.
No, they easily coast. The only reason they lost that game was because of Aaron Donald, yeah.
They would have won the Super Bowl if that wasn't for the line.
But that's why I said I'm changing my it's still, the Bills are still 1, but I said Bills and Chargers. I think it's going to be Bills and Bengals. And then from the NFC, I would say Rams and Bucks right now. I
want to say Bills because that's the easy favorite, but I still got Bengals. Like, are you saying to go to the Super Bowl?
I don't know who's going to go to the Super Bowl. I'm saying Bengals and Bills will play to go to the Super Bowl. I'm saying Bucks and Rams will play. Yeah. I think easily, though, 3rd and 4th for me, or 3rd, 4th, and 5th would be like between the Chiefs, Chargers, and Raiders, which is crazy because they're all in the same division.
Yeah, it's so hard to decide between, the Bills are an easy favorite. Now
the AFC is just super hard.
But
the NFC is not that hard.
But you could argue the Bengals, Chargers, and Chiefs are all tied for 2nd place. Or maybe the Bengals have that one leg up, just a tiny bit. But
to be honest, you don't know until we see who they draft because it's not over.
The draft, I'm just saying, as of today.
I think it's debatable. I think Bengals and Bills are 50-50 for first. Bills lost.
And Bills?
Bills lost 2 of their starting receivers. Cole Beasley and Emmanuel Sanders.
Yeah, they don't have receivers. You're right. Damn, they don't have offense, really.
Yeah, but they picked up 2 running backs.
Fuck.
Or not 2. They picked up... What was his name?
I think I have it down.
You said his name. What the fuck was his name?
I did? No, I don't have it written down.
You said it last podcast. They have Devin Singletary and they picked up someone else.
I'm just gonna look it up.
Oh my god, who was it? I forgot what his name was. And they just got Vaughn. Oh my god, I'm gonna know it right.
I know. Yeah, Duke Johnson.
No, somebody else.
Oh, J.D. McKissick.
Yes, there you go.
Okay, that's not bad though. J.D. McKissick is a really good.
That's what I'm saying. They picked up him and Vaughn. They got 2 good pickups, but they also need. Yeah, they lost 2 of their starting 3 receivers, or 2 of the 4, because number 13 was a good weapon too.
They might draft a receiver.
No, on the thing before they even let go of him, Cole Beasley, they were projected to get a receiver. I think they will, but I still put them in Bengals up there. And actually, I kind of lie, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I would actually, okay. So I have Chiefs first, right, for receiving corps.
Chiefs.
I would put the Bengals over the Rams. They had the number 1 offense last year. Number 1 receiving core last year. They had 2. They are the only 2 receivers to go for what was it, over 1,000 or 1,200?
Yeah.
And think about it. They just got Hayden Hurst, who's a number 2 tight end. If they get a good tight end from the draft, their receiving core is absolutely stacked. The only flaw from their team last year was their line. That was really it.
Well, I feel like Hayden Hurst is a number 1 tight end though.
I don't think so.
Just because he was the Falcons' number 1 tight end last year. But he didn't play all the snaps. But he's not bad at all.
No, he's not. I've watched him. I played with him in Madden. I just don't think he's number 1. I still think they're going to draft a tight end. He might be their number 1, but I still think that if I was them, I would draft a number 1. Because even if, like, say you draft a tight end, right, and he's not as good as you thought he was, he could be your number 2. Hayden could be your 1.
Oh, we do have some big news that we didn't go over last time.
And Hayden's a good receiver, so I like receiving tight end.
Deshaun Watson goes to the Browns. And we didn't go over that last podcast. The fucking
you're right.
That fuck ass boy was gonna go Saints or Falcons per ESPN, but no, he chose the Browns, and it's because probably they're gonna pay him the most money. But
the Browns got better.
Houston has some really bright futures because they got 3 first-round picks, and one for 2022, 23, and 24. They got some picks coming in the next few years.
Yeah, they're a rebuilding team.
Yeah, and Deshaun Watson, he has some fucking weapons. Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt,
Amari
doesn't really have. Does he? Oh, he has Amari Cooper. Fuck. Yeah. And I know he has another receiver.
And the tight end is David Njoku. I don't know who the other receivers are.
David Njoku, he's actually pretty good. And I think they just signed Austin Hooper. Browns signed Austin Hooper, or somebody signed Austin Hooper. Hold on. Oh, Titans just picked up Austin Hooper.
Who?
The Browns released Austin Hooper, and Tennessee picked him up, the tight end.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, I don't know if that's going to help out.
Okay, how do you...
Tannehill.
I look, you want to rank divisions. Not rank divisions, but, like, who do you think is going to come in, like, first, second, third, fourth?
First, second, third, fourth?
And, like, each division in football.
Oh, like every division?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to look up NFL teams. I don't know, though.
Well, no, I could just, like, list the teams in each division.
Well, I know, but I need a visual.
Do one at a time, though.
Yeah, like each division. I know. Damn. Okay. Well, by NFL teams by division. All right, so we're gonna start off with
the best division in football. Say that one for last.
Well, no. We're gonna start off with AFC North. We're just gonna go Dune left, right, and then down to these last two.
Well, save the one on the left, bottom left. Last.
Okay. All right, so AFC North: Ravens, Bengals, Browns, and Steelers.
You want to like go back and like you rank yours, I rank mine, or how you want to?
Yeah. I'll do mine. So,
okay.
1, obviously the Bengals. 2, Ravens. Browns are 3rd. Ravens and Browns are very close, but I put Ravens up. And then Steelers are last in that division for the first time in years.
I agree, but I don't think it's close with the Ravens and Browns. I think it's going to be the Bengals and the Ravens, and then Browns are going to be like a coin toss to make the playoffs. That's a wild card.
The only reason I put Ravens and Browns close is because Browns got Watson, and they got a really solid defense. Ravens also have the defense and have a mobile quarterback, but the Ravens just have a couple more weapons on offense, receiving-wise. Like, they actually don't have a running back, really, now that I think about it. They got Mark Ingram.
No, Mark Ingram's on the Saints now. But no, it was the two running backs that got hurt. They had J.K. Dobbins, and they had someone else who tore their ACLs, but they come back this year.
Oh, J.K. Dobbins was going crazy. I actually
and it was the other dude, the other fast dude. I forgot his name. He tore his ACL, too.
I don't remember.
He comes back, too, though. But I reckon.
And they got Mark Andrews and other guys. They got Antonio Brown's brother too. So
do NFC
North. NFC North: Bears, Lions, Green Bay, and the Vikings. I'd probably go. Green Bay number 1. Vikings clear number 2. I got to put Lions 3, then Bears 4th.
I actually agree. I think Detroit's going to be better than the Bears.
Because I forgot who they got, but I know they got somebody nice.
To be honest, though, I really think it's close, though, between the Packers and Vikings. Vikings lost the most games last year within like a 3 to 4 point differential. Where they could have won.
I think the Vikings are the clear number 2.
No. I think the Vikings could potentially,
number 1 over Green Bay?
I think potentially. They're not going to be the same without Devontae.
I feel like if Green Bay has a bad year and Vikings have a good year, that'll be the case.
We'll see.
And I'm just going to go snake. So, right. NFC East, Cowboys, Giants, Eagles, and Redskins. That's what we're calling them on this channel. You go first because it's your division.
Cowboys, Eagles, Redskins, Giants.
Cowboys, Eagles, Redskins, Giants.
Cowboys are the clear favorite to win it.
Yeah, I got to go
Eagles
Cowboys.
Are 2, though.
I might put Redskins above the Eagles just because they got not a great quarterback, but they got a ready, able body at quarterback, and they got Antonio Gibson at running back. They got a couple receiving guys. They actually do. They have T.J. or McLaurin, whatever the fuck is his name?
Terry.
Yeah. So they got a decent offense, and their defense is great with fucking what's that mountain of a man that plays O-line?
Which one?
Or D-line.
Chase Young.
Chase Young, yeah. So yeah, they're the number 2. Eagles number 3, and then Giants number 4.
Moving on.
NFC South.
Well, you gotta do the AFC East.
Well, I was snake. Oh.
Yeah.
I skipped the AFC East. All right, AFC East. Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, and Jets.
I agree with everything you said, but I would easily put the Patriots over the Dolphins.
No, I didn't put them in order. I was just saying the names.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna...
Well, I agree with the order. I would just switch Patriots and Dolphins. The Bills are obviously going to win. I think Jets are going to come in last. I just think the Patriots are a better team than the Dolphins.
All right, well, I'm going to put... Bills obviously number 1. They're going to clean that division up. And then Dolphins number 2. I might have to put Patriots number 3 just because they're the Patriots, and then the Jets are last. So yeah, the same order that I fucking put before on accident. But
AFC or NFC South?
AFC South. So AFC South, Texans, Titans, Texans, Colts, Titans, Jaguars. So I would do Titans clear number 1. Colts, number 2, Jaguars, number 3, and Texans, number 4.
I'm going to switch 1 and 2. I'm going to put Colts 1, Titans 2, Jaguars 3, Texans 4.
Because they got Matt Ryan?
and because I think they had a good record last year. They just folded. I don't think the Titans are gonna be as good as they were this year. I don't know. They had a good year, but I don't think they were as good as their record.
Well, the thing is with both of the Colts and Titans, their defenses are absolutely nuts. It's just the fact on whose offense is better. And
I think the Colts are gonna one up them this year.
I actually do think the Colts, because they have two best running backs in the league.
Yeah, and you gotta think about it. They're still gonna draft people too. We don't know who they are. I just have a feeling the Colts are gonna. I think the Titans are gonna make the playoffs.
They're close.
Yeah, the Titans will still make the playoffs, I think, but I just don't think they're gonna win the division. All right, now let's go to your division.
Oh, I love these guys.
NFC South.
So Falcons, Panthers, Saints, and Bucks. I'm gonna put the Bucks as clear number 1.
Agree.
I'm going to get biased as fuck. Nope, I'm going to be real for the podcast. Saints are number 2. Falcons are number 3. Panthers are number 4.
Okay, I agree with the Bucks being first. I agree with the Saints being second. For third and fourth, it all depends on who the Panthers draft as a quarterback. If they draft Malik from Liberty, or if they draft the QB from Pitt, I think they're third and you guys are fourth.
Well, they still have Sam Darnold.
Yeah, but they're projected to draft a quarterback. So
they are? Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
but as of right now, I don't know. Like, that's like 50-50.
You think you would put them above the Falcons with a first-year quarterback?
Yes, because you guys have Marcus Mariota.
I think Marcus is going to go crazy for it.
I think he's going to do average. He's not the same as he was.
Not MVP, but like above what everybody thinks he's going to do.
I'm one of those guys who he's going to be. I'm not a hater. I like Marcus Mariota a lot. I just don't think he's as good as he used to be. I mean, I hope he is. I mean, I like him. He's a good player, or he was. I mean, I like watching him play, but also you guys don't have any fucking receivers, bro.
Yeah, we don't.
Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
They have DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, and if they have Christian McCaffrey as of right now, he's healthy.
They do have a good offense, and they have a better defense too. I see that. They just need a quarterback.
Yeah,
pretty much.
But I think it's like it could be a coin toss. Okay, go to the NFC West first.
NFC West. That would be the Cardinals, Rams, San Francisco 49ers, and the Seahawks.
I go first on this one?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got Rams winning. I got 49ers second, Cardinals third, Seahawks fourth. The only reason why I have the 49ers over the Cardinals is because I think they have the best overall team in that division.
They do.
But I think the Rams are I don't know. The Rams just have, like, their offense is just absolutely stacked.
I'll probably do the same exact order because I'm going to double down. Cardinals
lost Christian Kirk. They only have a number 1 receiver.
Who, the Cardinals? Well, not only that, Kyler Murray, they're actually looking to trade him because Kyler Murray's not there's issues with Kyler Murray.
No, I know, I saw that shit. But also they lost Chase Edmonds.
They threw away all their weapons, and I think that's why Kyler is having some discrepancies with the Cardinals because they're literally just tossing away his weapons. But LA, clear number 1 for obvious reasons. San Francisco, clear number 2 because they almost went to the Super Bowl, and they actually did go to the Super Bowl a couple years back.
Yeah, they beat Green Bay at Lambeau.
Yeah. And Seahawks are absolute shit now. AFC West, the best division in football
by far,
and the final division on this list.
Might be the first division where all 4 teams make the playoffs.
So they got the Broncos, Chiefs, Raiders, and Chargers. And this is going to be probably the most complicated list of all of them. I don't even want to go first.
I'll go first.
This shit.
All right, I still have the Chiefs winning it. I have the Chiefs first. It's so hard. I know who's last. I know who's coming last. It's just between the Raiders and Chargers. I don't know who I want to put second and third. I have the Chiefs coming first just because even this year they lost 2 or 3 games at the beginning of the season. Everyone thought they were done, and then they get the number 1 fucking seed or number 2 seed in the A. Like they're just like that, bro. And
they just find ways to win.
Yeah, I mean you can't count Patrick Mahomes, Travis, Tyreek Hill. Now they have Andy Reid. They have fucking their offensive coordinator. Now they have Juju. Like, you never know how Juju's gonna do in their system. Their defense, if they sign Tyrann Mathieu, again, their defense is all right. I would say Chiefs. Fuck. I gotta go with my gut. I'm gonna say Raiders are gonna come in second, and then I'm gonna say Chargers third, and then Broncos fourth. I lied. I'm gonna put Chargers second. I'm gonna put Raiders third, just because I forgot the Chargers got Khalil Mack and J.C. Jackson. Because even though Devontae Adams is a big add, those two adding to that defense.
And defense wins championships.
Yeah. But offense gets into the championships.
Mm-hmm. Offense wins games. Defense wins championships. But for my list, Kansas City, it's the same. Kansas City gets number one because it's Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes, and they still got their offensive weapons. They actually upgraded almost, picked up Juju, and they still have the Clyde Edwards-Helaire. So they pretty much just upgraded the offense, which I know you didn't think it was humanly possible, but they did. And then Chargers, number two, beefed up the defense to the point where it's probably going to be one of the best defenses in football with Khalil Mack and J.C. Jackson. And they still got Joey Bosa. And the next best thing behind the young quarterback Patrick Mahomes is the young quarterback Justin Herbert. And they're almost the same player, just Patrick Mahomes has that thing or that it factor that
he just hasn't one up him. He just one up him.
Just like barely, but yeah, but like they're almost the same player. So they got similar offense too. It's do they have a running back?
I think him and Josh Allen are more comparable than him and Patrick Mahomes.
Justin Herbert and
I think
Josh
Patrick
Allen?
Mahomes is easily number one. I think.
Well, yeah,
between Mahomes, I mean.
I think Justin Herbert's more relatable to Joe Burrow.
Nah, because to me, Justin Herbert's 6'6", Josh Allen 6'5". They both can run. They both are gunslingers. They both can throw in the pocket, move, throw on the run.
I put Josh Allen in a class of his own just because he's a fucking athletic Cam Newton. Like
I would say if I had we've ranked them before. I obviously Mahomes, Josh, Justin Herbert, then Joe Burrow. But I'm saying out of all of them, like physically, the way they're built, the way they play, the way they throw the ball. Yeah, Josh Allen's a little more athletic, but they're both big ass quarterbacks just to sling it.
Yeah, they are. I just don't think of Justin Herbert as big. He's tall, but he's not stocky. He's more skinny like Patrick Mahomes and Joe Burrow. Wow. No, but I was gonna. All right, so Chargers, they're number two. Raiders.
Justin Herbert's not skinny, bro. You're tweaking.
All right, well,
you know
what I mean.
Right now, I think they're damn near the same weight.
Okay, look it up. I don't think they are. I think Josh Allen's at least 30 pounds heavier than him.
You're tripping. I'd say 5 at most. Okay.
I'm not tripping. Raiders are number 3 because
Josh Allen is 6'5". Yeah, Josh Allen 6'5", 237. Justin Herbert 6'6", 236. They're the same weight.
That's ridiculous. What?
It's not. Look at pictures, bro. Justin Herbert's not small. You're tripping. He's a thick motherfucker. Look up Justin Herbert and Josh Allen. Look up both. They might have a comparison, literally. See?
I think what
They're
it is.
the same fucking player to me.
Josh Allen has a bigger head.
Josh Allen's just better at running.
I'm saying Josh Allen has a bigger head, so he looks bigger.
And he has smaller shoulder pads, in my opinion.
Yeah, and Justin Herbert, he just has that skinny vibe. He has smaller legs.
I know, but to me, when you see him on TV, I feel like that's why the reason I'm comparing him, because they both gunslingers and they both can move.
Look at this picture right here. He look like he got a tiny ass fucking arm, skinny.
Yeah, but when you see his whole body, that's a big motherfucker, bro.
The weight doesn't lie. I know that, but he doesn't look it. That's for sure.
To me, he does. I feel like you watch him play, he looks way bigger than everybody else.
Well, tall.
No, and in size, he's a big dude.
He looks skinny in some of those
pictures. Okay.
That's how I see him on TV in those pictures.
Bro, you're tripping. When he's standing next to other players, he looks big.
I guess.
Josh Allen obviously looks a little bit bigger, but I knew they were around the same weight.
Now, how much did Cam Newton weigh?
Oh, he was more than both of them.
He was 250.
Yeah, he was 250, 260.
Superman Cam. See, that makes sense now why Josh Allen
was 245.
Oh,
so he was 10 pounds more than them.
But that makes sense why Justin Herbert does so well. This is him with no pads.
Yeah, but we're not watching him in no pads.
I'm saying this. Well, this is like if you were to look at somebody with the raw body frame. Would you guess he's 237?
Dude, but we don't. When I think of Justin Herbert, I think of him in his fucking football equipment on TV.
They don't weigh you in your football equipment.
No shit. I'm saying when I think of somebody's weight, I'm not like, oh, like if he's a football player and I'm comparing him, I don't think about, oh, I'm looking at a picture of Lucas without football gear and him without football gear.
You're not seeing what I'm saying. Look, does he look like this picture? Does he look 237 in that?
If you show his whole body, I could say yes. I could see it because he's 6'6".
We're just missing the bottom of his leg.
If that's zoomed in close. Zoom out. He's 6'6". He's huge.
All right, he looks.
That's an offensive lineman.
All right. He looks big in that picture. Now let me look at Josh Allen without pads.
Him with an offensive lineman. Look at that shit. He's fucking huge.
All right. I see it. It's he's really tall, and that doesn't favors. But Josh Allen looks really fucking big, like without pads. Like, you could just tell from this picture he probably weighs a good bit. And it might be because his head is big. But, I don't know. Fucking.
He definitely looks a little bit bigger, but that's why I said I thought it was only be like a 10-pound difference. You were saying 30.
I thought he was skinny mini. I thought he was like...
Because I knew Justin Herbert was taller, so I knew it had to be close as fuck.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was going to be like 1 pound damn near the same. But that's why I compare them so much, because they're both just gunslingers. The only thing that Josh Allen can do is he can move better.
Well, and Josh Allen, I feel like he has a better vertical too, and like move better, pretty much. But
like agile.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I think he has a stronger arm, but I think Justin Herbert's more accurate, hands down.
No, Justin Herbert's more accurate. Josh Allen has the strongest arm in the game.
Yeah, he does. I think it's him, then Justin Herbert, Mahomes are for second.
Yeah, Mahomes.
I'll put Rodgers fourth.
I mean, I don't know. I'd have to see them line up and throw. I haven't seen Rodgers. Well, actually, we have.
Yeah, he gets
plenty of Hail Marys. Plenty of Hail Marys. Fucking. Who would you say is the best quarterback in the NFC?
Aaron Rodgers.
Tom Brady's in there.
Aaron Rodgers is still better than Tom Brady. Right now. Not overall, not accomplishments. I'm talking about as a quarterback, Aaron Rodgers is a better quarterback.
I think, well, I'm just going to say, I kind of agree. I feel like this year would be a very career-defining year for him because he will not have all the weapons he's always had.
Yeah.
Now, this year, he will have to pull Aaron Rodgers' shit. Like, we'll see a lot of fucking cool-ass plays to receivers that we don't even know the name of. And we're going to be like, that's all Aaron Rodgers. Like, you're not going to say...
No, that's hands down. No, I agree.
I mean,
we saw a glimpse of it when he played the Cardinals. I remember when they played the Cardinals in the regular season. Devontae Adams was out because of COVID. He played. They won that game. It was when the Cardinals were undefeated.
Yeah.
And he played good.
He might play better without him. Who knows? Because he might have a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, I think he's going to play good. I don't think he might play better, but I don't think the team is going to do better, if that makes sense.
No, the team won't do better. The team is not going to make... I'm going to say it right now, I don't think they're going to make the playoffs.
Nah, I think they'll make the playoffs, but they're not going to go anywhere.
Well, okay. I'm going to say they won't make it, but if they do, they're not winning a game.
Yeah, because all they got to do is win the division and make it, and the division is not. The only competition they have is the Vikings.
Those Vikings could pop off this year, though.
No,
I haven't seen them. They're one of the few teams that haven't made big moves this offseason.
Yeah.
Like, this offseason has been the most insane offseason we've ever experienced, I think.
Nah, hands down.
Like, quarterbacks going everywhere, fucking big-name guys getting tossed all over the place. We could go... There's a laundry list of fucking big-ass signings.
I'll put Tom second, though, in the NFC for quarterback.
No, yeah. Third, Matthew Stafford. I'd probably put him.
Yeah, no, easily.
And then, all right, what's top three for the AFC? Whew, that's hard.
Mahomes, Josh, Herbert.
I thought you put Josh above Mahomes.
Huh?
I thought you would put Josh above Mahomes.
No, I like Josh more, but he's not a third quarterback. Mahomes, Josh, Herbert. But Joe Burrow is right fucking there.
No, he's right fucking there. Like,
he's right there.
Like, okay. Out of anybody in the AFC, rank this. Because we all know, like, top three ability. But, like, okay, so say you have one last drive to win the game. 1 minute left to go down the field, and you're at the 25. What offense are you taking? Like 1, 2, 3. What offense are you taking?
Like pick 3 offenses and rank them?
Yeah, 3 offenses.
From the AFC.
Yeah, from the AFC that you would take down the field for the last minute of the game.
Offenses, you mean like the team's offense?
Yeah, the team's entire offense. And then to win with a touchdown.
Chiefs number 1.
Same.
Fuck. Chiefs 1.
I say Bengals number 2. Easy.
I would say Bengals 2, and honestly, I'm literally gonna say Chargers 3. I would put
just
Bills
because
4.
the Bills don't have offensive weapons.
Because if they had Cole Beasley and Emmanuel Sanders, I put them 2.
Yeah.
But since they lost them, I put them 4th.
That's funny.
Because Mike Williams is a dog. You saw what they did against the Raiders when they went to overtime 4 times, 5 times. They didn't do that, but the score went back and forth.
Nah, if we were to expand it to 4, I would honestly put the Raiders above the Bills.
I won't put him there yet just because we haven't seen him play with Devontae.
I just know Derek Carr is clutch. He can be. And then Devontae Adams is also clutch. And
for me, I have him as my 5th as of right now, just until I see him play. Yeah. Okay, now what would you do for the
NFC? All right. So Tom Brady's clear number 1.
I would go Rams 2.
Rams number 2.
I put Packers 3rd with Aaron Rodgers. 4th for me. This is so tough.
Yeah.
4th
honestly.
for me would be between the 49ers and the Vikings.
I can't say 49ers. I would say Vikings though.
I think I have to put the Vikings or 49ers, one of the two. I'm leaning more towards the Vikings just because they have a quarterback.
Well, I can't say 49ers because they had that chance in the Super Bowl. They didn't do it, dog. Remember? They had a minute to go down and score a touchdown.
Yeah.
And they fucking folded. It was because of
it's not the same offense. They don't have Jimmy anymore.
Well, it was also because whoever the fuck they played the Bucks Chiefs. Oh yeah, they sacked him, I think, or something.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it. It's there's 2 different variables. 1, Jimmy's not the quarterback anymore, and 2, Deebo Samuel wasn't what he is. Well, as of right now, it's Trey Lance unless they draft somebody.
Jimmy G got released.
They were either he got released or they're releasing him. They're not keeping him.
How do you know that?
Because he said at the end of the last game that he was probably gonna get traded. Look it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up.
But they also have Deebo now. They had Deebo before, but he wasn't Deebo Samuel. You know what I'm saying? Like he is now.
Yeah.
He's a different weapon.
Well, you can thank Kyle Shanahan for that fucking offense. Or he's a head coach for the 49ers now. But
he's an offensive genius.
Yeah, when the Falcons went to the Super Bowl and Matt Ryan had his MVP season, he was our offensive coordinator. And then that next year, he started coaching the 49ers. Oh, okay, yeah. 49ers are leaving him.
I think they're going to stick with Trey Lance. That's what I think I heard. I think they're going to see how he does.
Yeah, and he's getting the shoulder surgery done. But he's still under contract, so he'll be a backup. He's under contract with them for 1 more season. So next year he'll be a free. Oh my God. Well, technical difficulties. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Do you see what just happened?
No, what'd you do?
Look at the camera. You're on the spotlight.
What happened?
I kicked the wire on accident.
This man.
Wow. So, we found a pretty funny joke.
Yeah, I got it right here.
All right. So, I'm going to do a little background before you say it. So, Steelers just signed Dwayne Haskins. And,
obviously, the Browns just signed Deshaun.
Yeah, Browns just signed Deshaun Watson. And Dwayne Haskins might be competing for a starting role with Mitch Trubisky. And, my friend TJ here found a pretty funny post if you want to.
Well, they were saying if Dwayne Haskins wins the starting job in Pittsburgh, the AFC North will be the first division in history with all black starting QBs, which is Dwayne Haskins, Deshaun Watson, Lamar Jackson, and Joe motherfucking Burrow.
Joe Shiesty.
Joe Shiesty. And they had it. This was the picture they had it.
Joe Shiesty with the glasses and big ass Nike chain. Bro. That shit was so funny. That whole playoffs when he would show up for the game and he would be pimped out in his clothes. No other man is doing it like him.
That shit is funny.
Like, you see other white quarterbacks, Justin Herbert, he ain't dressing like that. I'm calling Patrick Mahomes a white quarterback. He ain't dressing like that because that man is half and half, and he's more white than black. If you ever watch him in an interview, let's be real. And then Josh Allen, he does not represent like that. And then fucking that's the only young guys. Matt Ryan's not doing that. Fucking Carson Wentz not doing that. He's in a league of his own, and it's fucking hilarious. I'm here for it.
Well, the dude came from Louisiana, so.
He did come from Louisiana.
He came with Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson.
Yeah,
like
his boys were, yeah.
He has taste, you know. Like,
that shit is
all started off with that cigar scene. Think about it.
Oh, and the Big Dick Joe hat. Yeah. Bro, I want a hat like that. If he ever played, like, I'm pretty sure everybody in Cincinnati has a Big Dick Joe hat, or they're not a real fan.
Imagine him walking around campus. Like Joe fucking Shiesty.
Yeah, imagine. Yeah, I just finished my philosophy class.
He was that dude in college, bro. When they were defeated, he was literally that dude.
Yeah, I know. He was fucking good. He was, they won the championship.
And he won Heisman.
Damn. Well, the Bengals aren't the only one with a Heisman quarterback. The Falcons.
I know. I just didn't think you were actually going to bring up Marcus Mariota.
No, I know. He's kind of shit now compared to what he used to be.
I think he could start as a quarterback. I just don't think he's, like, going to, you know.
He's not going to go crazy. I know that. But he'll do enough to where we can maybe go.
Shit, it's definitely something new. Like, I'd be hyped if he went to the Giants because it's just something new.
Yeah. I mean, we've had Matt Ryan for the last 14 years.
Yeah. And Marcus Mariota is definitely way more mobile than Matt Ryan.
Yeah, and fucking dude, like I'm just
if
happy.
You had Calvin Ridley, I'd be like, you know, you guys can at least compete for second place in your division against the Saints, but like.
And also, do you remember how many games I watched last season where I was like, when is this motherfucker gonna leave our team? And so I'm actually kind of happy he's gone. I know he's gonna do better in the fucking wherever they're at, Colts, Indianapolis. He'll do better there because they have a better team around him. He's good when they have a good team around him. He can facilitate a good team very well. When he's on a shit team, he doesn't make the team any better. But Marcus Mariota, he brings a little newness. Like, he can be mobile, and he can throw. I mean, he's not terribly inaccurate. He's not like a Cam Newton. Like, yeah, he can do it, and he has a head coach that he's familiar with, and that liked him a lot, clearly, because they signed him within a day, like within 3 hours. I go to the gym today, and I make a fucking video after Matt Ryan gets traded, which you'll see at the beginning of this podcast, where I say Matt Ryan gets traded, and we're looking at quarterbacks. We're not looking at Baker Mayfield, though. We're looking at Marcus Mariota, and if we sign Marcus Mariota, I'll be hyped. Halfway through my workout, I get a notification, Marcus Mariota. That's when you call me. Marcus Mariota gets signed for 2 years. 2 years. So literally an hour and a half went by before when they traded Matt Ryan to when they signed Marcus Mariota. And that, I'm happy it wasn't Baker. That's all I gotta say. Because that man, I don't even know how he has a job still. Well, he doesn't, but.
Yeah, that's right now he doesn't.
He could. Where do you think Baker could go? He could go Texas. Somewhere. Texas, yeah. But they would have to give the Tex. I feel like if the Texans would have gotten him, they would have included him in the Watson trade. I feel like because they would just have to do another trade.
Remember, he said he'd rather go to the Colts than the Texans, but now Matt Ryan's there.
Well, no one wants Baker. That's the funny part.
Well,
no one wants him. He's kind of ass. Like, he was good at Oklahoma, but he's not made for NFL football. And I can't believe he was a number 1 overall pick. Like, that's the crazy part.
I'm telling you, a lot of the picks that go in the first round don't usually end up being the best.
Yeah, I know. It is crazy how that works out. Unless you're, well, shit. Saquon Barkley was number 2, and he ain't even playing, and he was supposed to be like a revolutionary talent.
Yeah.
And you guys were supposed to get. If you didn't get Saquon, who are you gonna get? Like, it was somebody. I can't remember.
We're looking at a quarterback or a running back.
Yeah. Oh. Who went in that draft? It was Baker. Was Josh Allen in that draft?
Yeah.
Damn. Y'all could have had Josh Allen. And then somebody else went in that draft too. Josh Rosen. I think they were the same. Which he fell off the fucking map. And then Lamar. Y'all could have got Lamar. Every team could have got Lamar.
Lamar or Josh.
Yeah. Because literally every team passed on Lamar. That's crazy. Lamar and Josh, same fucking draft with Baker Mayfield. And then y'all get Saquads. Yeah. And then we got Calvin Ridley that year too. So I'm not even upset. I mean, shit. But
he said shit.
Alright. I think
so wrap?
Yeah, we've hit our time stamp. This is it for the Locker Room Podcast, episode number 9 in the books. Number 10 will be featuring spray painting the wall. We got to do that next podcast. So the set will have a new look. Episode number 8, and it will be happening live. Just kidding, not actually, but live on the episode. And yeah, don't know what we're going to talk about though yet, but hopefully something will come up. We will see y'all next time. Peace.